A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, 9 former leaders of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, have come together to voice their concerns over the actions of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the former CDC directors, who served under both Democratic and Republican administrations, have accused Kennedy of endangering the health of every American through his controversial management of the public health agency. The alarming guest essay, published in the New York Times, outlines the unprecedented changes that have taken place under Kennedy's leadership, including the recent firing of Susan Menarez from her position as CDC director. Menarez's dismissal has been described as a pivotal moment, leading to the resignations of several top officials and raising serious questions about the direction of the CDC. The former officials expressed their deep concern regarding Kennedy's handling of the largest measles outbreak in decades and his skepticism towards vaccine safety. They highlighted significant funding cuts to state and local health departments, the termination of thousands of government healthcare workers, and the replacement of qualified experts on health advisory committees with individuals who share Kennedy's unscientific views. The essay emphasizes that these actions pose a direct threat to the health and safety of the American public. The former CDC leaders, including William Foge and Shukit, have called for Congress to exercise its oversight authority over the Department of Health and Human Services and for local governments to step in to fill funding gaps. They argue that CDC employees deserve a secretary who prioritizes health and science, stating, "So, too, does our country." The former officials also reflected on their experiences working under previous administrations, noting that they were always assured that public health decisions would be guided by data-driven insights. They pointed to the success of Operation Warp Speed during the Trump administration as a prime example of what can be achieved when health and science are prioritized. As the controversy unfolds, the White House has defended Kennedy's leadership, claiming that he aims to make the agency more accountable and public-facing. However, the former CDC leaders warned that the current trajectory is deeply concerning and could leave the nation ill-prepared for future health emergencies. The ongoing debate over vaccination policies has become a focal point of contention, particularly following Menarez's firing, which was reportedly linked to her refusal to align with Kennedy's directives. In light of these developments, the health community is left grappling with the implications of Kennedy's leadership and the potential risks it poses to public health. With hundreds of CDC staffers protesting outside the agency's headquarters in Atlanta and several senior officials resigning, the situation remains tense. The former leader's op-ed serves as a stark reminder of the importance of maintaining scientific integrity and prioritizing public health in the face of political pressures. As the nation watches closely, the future of the CDC and the health of Americans hangs in the balance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.